Roads around Southampton are expected to get busy as the boat show kicks off. With over 500 exhibitors spread across the land and marina, visitors will have a chance to see hundreds of boats and get on the water with numerous experiences and activities. And I went along to find out more. Southampton's 48th annual boat show was officially opened by some of Britain's sporting heroes returned from Rio and award-winning actress Michelle Keegan. Down on the marina, one of the brand new boats on display was awaiting the official handover by Dame Ellen MacArthur. The trust, named after and launched by the Round the World Yachtswoman in 2003, takes young people in recovery from cancer sailing.
The yacht that we've had modified at Hamble, that we're handing over at the boat show today, has been specifically modified for young people in recovery from cancer who have had a sarcoma, which is a growth on the bone or a brain tumour. And some of those young people are left with mobility issues. It's harder for them to get round. And what we've done in partnership with Ancaster and Beneteau is we've modified this boat to make it particularly suitable for young people who have those mobility issues, who have that trouble getting round. And they're some of the young people that most benefit in the work that we do, and they come on a 4-day yacht trip and they live, sleep and eat on the boat, and that helps them to rebuild their confidence. Quite often the volunteers on board will be young people who've had a similar cancer, and they can see how much more mobile those young people are 4 or 5 years after treatment, and it just gives them that confidence to start testing themselves and just to start looking forward to life after treatment.
The modifications done to the boat in Hamble have turned out better than their operations manager for the North had ever imagined possible.
On deck we've done some things like we've moved the winches around to make them more accessible so that more people can work on them, but also people that might have a particular sided weakness as a result of their treatment, that they can get into work on the winches. The modification that we've done on the companionway was really good, so it's a great companionway, it's 45 degrees. We've put some extra handholds so people will feel very, very secure walking down that forwards. Down below we've made the table a little bit bigger so that we've got a bigger sociable space, which is great for our young people. Up forward is probably one of the biggest modifications to me, is we've modified both cabins so that every young person has their own personal space. So quite often they've been through some really quite tough times in treatment, and having that personal space when they meet a whole load of new people gives them just a bit of extra confidence. So that's perfect.
This boat was funded by the players in the People's Postcode Lottery. This boat will be going to Largs. We have a vessel in Cowes, and hopefully in the future we may be able to have a similar vessel to this on the south coast.
Back on the land, not only are there hundreds of stands to look at toys for the water, both big and small, but there are also regular fashion shows based on the marine industry. Taking centre stage will be ocean racing suits, leisure wear, new developments in clothing and other entertainments.
We've got dancers, we've got circus folk, we've got a foot archer who is a contortionist who fires arrows with her feet, and she was on Britain's Got Talent. We've got a hula hooper. The dancers are doing some amazing things. We've got a juggler one day this week and a magician. And I'm producing the fashion shows that are 2 or 3 times a day, and we have our own stand with a little novel photo idea with the prow of the Titanic, so you could be Jack and Rose and have your photo taken a la Titanic, just for a suggested donation. And it's also part of a big social media campaign where if you upload the photos and tag yourself, the one who has the most likes will win a £100 voucher from Next and a £300 photo shoot. We have another creative game. We have a lemon floating in our charity bucket.
We're trying to encourage people to learn a little bit more about Countess Mountbatten House, the charity, and have a little game where they try to balance a coin on a lemon. It's very difficult. If they win, they get their coin back.
But if not, we get the money.
And if the sky is more your thing than the sea, then watch out at the weekend for the Royal Navy's volunteer parachute display team. They'll be putting on displays at 2 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. This is Shan Robbins for That's Solent.